Hey guys, this is Cody Brockway back with another episode of CB's Fun with Vinyl. We're in a bit of a different spot this time around. Usually you see me sitting in front of the CD collection and part of my record collection. I just decided today that we would switch it up and also that we would go through my entire Metallica vinyl and box set collection. So let's get right in. First we're going to do the records and then we're going to talk about the box sets because there's a lot of them. So alright, first off, we have 1983's Kill 'Em All record. This is the very first Metallica record. And this is the 2016 remaster of it. I do have an original, which you're going to see very shortly. Good sounding, 180 gram vinyl. This is a great album. Got lots of Metallica fan favorites, Four Horsemen, Seek and Destroy, Motor Breath, Hit the Lights, you know, Whiplash. It's a great record. Awesome. And this has got just a regular white sleeve, but as well as this liner photo sheet with lyrics and stuff. Yeah, it's also got the download card here in the sleeve as well. Pretty cool. Next up we have an original Canadian, of course, because I am from Canada. This is an original Canadian Bonsai label pressing of the album. This is on the black Bonsai label. Now, Bonsai was a small Canadian record company that pressed metal bands back in the early 80s. And they only did a couple hundred pressings of the first two Metallica albums. And they did one, I think they did Megadeth as well. But anyway, so this is a rare piece to have. This is pretty much a first Canadian press of Kill 'Em All. Pretty cool. And this is from that remastered set that they did late 2000s. So they reissued the entire Metallica catalog on 45 RPM vinyl, basically just as a sound enhancement sort of thing. But so that makes this a double LP now. So this is that louder, faster, heavier series thing that they had done in like 2008 sometime. Kill 'Em All, pretty cool. And now we are on to Ride the Lightning. Let's put it like this so no one can see what's coming up next. Oh, you still can. Oh well. This is an exclusive blue pressing of the album. I got this as a gift a couple years ago. And it's 180 gram vinyl. And it's colored. This is one of, I don't have like a lot of colored Metallica ones, but this is pretty cool. Ride the Lightning, so a recent repress. And this has the photo sheet and everything. Pretty sweet. This is an original, and this is another Bonsai pressing. This goes for a lot of money online. It doesn't really matter though because I love it and it'll be staying here forever. So this is a white Bonsai label edition, as you can see here. Bonsai. And again, they only did a couple hundred copies of this, so that makes it pretty rare to find. And this is, of course, a first press, same as the other one. And they had actually spelled Kirk Hammett's name wrong on this sleeve. It's only with one T, as opposed to, so it's supposed to have two T's. But yeah, this is not like super mint condition, but it's like very good. I've played it before a long time ago. It's pretty sweet. I love this album. There's also a misprint on For Whom the Bell Tolls. They dropped the S on tolls on the back here, so it says For Whom the Bell Toll. Pretty cool. That's a very unique, cool collector's piece. And this is when Metallica were not on Bonsai anymore. So now they had a good record deal with a record company called Elektra Records. And so this is, of course, it's still hard to find an original of this, which this is an original, but yeah, This is an original 1986 pressing, but possibly easier to find than the Bonsai label records. This has got the Elektra label. Master of Puppets. I love this album too. There's not really much by Metallica that I don't love. I'm a massive fan of them. Orion, Disposable Heroes, Damage Incorporated, Master of Puppets, of course, is getting another life now because of one of my favorite shows, Stranger Things. And yes, I knew Metallica long before Stranger Things. Anyway, this is their first record without Cliff Burton. This is And Justice for All. This is actually the first Metallica vinyl record that I ever got when I was much younger, so the top is coming apart a little bit here, which is fine. I have this in the box set. Anyway, this is not an original. This is a 2008 repress, but it's not one of those louder, faster, heavier ones on the 45 RPM. This is just regular, straight up repress. Yeah, this is an iconic album, of course. It's got one on it, right? Justice for All, Harvester of Sorrow, Frayed Ends of Sanity, and Blackened, and Dyer's Eve. This is a really good one. This is, of course, when they would bring Jason Newsted into the band, but you can't hear him anyway, unfortunately, on this, but still a great album nonetheless. I love it. And Justice for All, 1988. So this is, we'll go to that part. We'll go to that in a second. This is the colored, remastered edition of Garage Days Revisited, the 598 EP. They put this out about 4 or 5 years ago now, maybe. And this is them basically doing covers, for those of y'all who don't know. It's got Helpless, The Small Hours, The Wait, Crash Course in Brain Surgery, and Last Caress, Green Hell. This is on orange vinyl. Pretty sweet. So this, I guess they had just done I guess, yeah, they had just done the Master of Puppets tour. Jason had just joined the band, and they hadn't even done Justice for All yet, as far as I know. Yeah, they had just finished Master of Puppets tour, and so obviously they had a great loss with the death of Cliff Burton on that tour. So this was probably good for them to just get out off the road and just bang out a couple of their favorite cover tunes, get their mind off things. So this is the Garage Days Revisited 2002 Picture Disc Edition. It's pretty cool. I'll pull it out so you guys can have a good look. This is the back of it. So it's not the same as that. It has, actually, yeah, it's got the same songs on side 2, but side 1 is Eye of the Beholder from the Justice for All record. So that's pretty cool. This is what it looks like. That's the front, and that's the back. The 598 EP Garage Days Revisited, 2002. Pretty cool. Next up, we have the 1991 groundbreaking Black Album LP. Everybody knows this album. This is unfortunately not an original of this either. This kind of came out when vinyl was harder to get, so you don't really see originals of this too often. But it is still mass produced. This is a reissue on their Blackened label. And yeah, so this is still, I've had this for a while. The cover's a little beat, but the record's great. The Black Album, 1991. Next up, we're going further into the 90s. Some people sort of like love or hate these albums. I'm on the love side. I think Load is awesome, and Reload is great too. This has got a lot of my favorite Metallica songs on it. It's got Cure, Until It Sleeps, The House That Jack Built, Ain't My Bitch, King Nothing, Bleeding Me, Outlaw Torn, Wasting My Hate. This album is really good. Some people didn't like the fact that they had cut their hair, but you know, the music is still good. It's just it's a bit different than what they had been doing before, but I love this. I love these albums, Load and Reload. I'll talk about this one in a second. I love Load and Reload, and yeah, I'm happy I have these, because these editions of Load and Reload are getting harder to get now. They've seemed to fall out of print in certain areas of the world, so I'm just glad that I have this. And Reload, the brother album to Load. This is, yeah, got lots of great songs too. Fuel, The Memory Remains, Devil's Dance, Bad Seed, Fixer. This is another great Metallica album. And this is, of course, a reissue, the same as the other one. And hard to get, quite sought after now. So, if you can still get these, get them. Okay, so next up in their catalog is Saint Anger, and I don't own it anywhere. I should, although I'm not a big fan of it. I should get it just to complete off the collection, but that's okay. We go up to 2008's Death Magnetic. This is way better than Saint Anger. They do guitar solos on this, which they didn't do on Saint Anger, but the songs really just kick a lot of ass on this. That Was Just Your Life, The End of the Line, Broken, Beaten, Scarred, The Day That Never Comes, All Nightmare Long, Cyanide, Judas Kiss, My Apocalypse. Yeah, this is an awesome record, and this is done on the Blackened label. This technically is not a reissue. This would be a first press because this came out in 2008. I've had this for a long time. I love this album. This is, yeah, let's open it up and have a look inside. Cool picture of the band. This is a great record. This is a great record. And next up, we've got their most recent record, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. This is not the funky red version or anything like that. This is just the straight up black vinyl edition. Cool pictures and stuff. Again, this is from 2016, so this is technically an original. I love this album too. Confusion, Hardwired, Atlas Rise, Now That We're Dead, Moth into Flame, Am I Savage, Dream No More, which kind of has like a Load feel for me, so I really like it. Here Comes Revenge, and of course Spit Out the Bone is quite possibly my favorite song on this album. It's like Metallica at their most thrashy ever, and it's just awesome. This is such a great record, Hardwired to Self-Destruct. And last up in the vinyl canon, before we get to the box sets, we've got the metal. So this is a reissue of, this was sort of like a promotional compilation thing that came out in the early 80s. From their producer Brian Slagle, and this is the Metal Massacre LP. So this has got songs from bands like Rat and Bitch and Steeler and Demon Flight, a lot of stuff that we haven't really heard of. But this also has the original version of Hit the Lights, which I believe would have been on the No Life to Leather tape. And it's got Dave Mustaine on guitar. It's got James Hetfield, of course, on vocals, Ron McGovney on bass, and Lars Ulrich on drums. This is pretty cool. So this came out way back when. It's actually not even open, so I'm not gonna open it right now, but still sealed. And it's on ruby red vinyl, but it's still sealed right now. So I better pull this out one day and give it a spin, at least just to hear that. It's pretty cool. So that's my Metallica vinyl collection. Now we will move on to the box sets. Okay, so now we're on to the box set edition of this. So now I'm going to show you, I've got the Hardwired box set, the SM2 box set, and the Through the Never box set, as well as all of the archive ones that they've released so far. So we're going to start off with the Through the Never box set. So there was a movie that came out a couple years ago. It was part movie, part concert, and the concert kind of coincided with the movie. It was basically a Metallica movie, and it was Through the Never. That's what it was called. And you know, I never actually saw the movie. I should, because you guys could probably tell I'm a huge Metallica fan. But I have listened to the concert, and it's amazing. It's awesome. It's on. This is the colored vinyl edition. This is now out of print, so not available anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll dissect it and take apart everything that's in it. This cool looking thing. This is the first record. It's on black vinyl. And it goes in this sleeve here, which is the same image as that little cardboard cutout thing. And the next is this. It's the second record in it, and it is on red vinyl. This is a great show. Like, if anybody's never listened to this, who's watching this video, you should definitely listen to this. And this next one, it's a bit harder to get out, is the third LP in the box set, and this is on white vinyl. Lots of great tunes on this. Really cool collector's piece, especially if you're a fan of the band. This is worth having if you can get your hands on it, for sure. Through the never. Did they even do that song on this? They literally don't even play that song. They don't even play that song on this. Here's the track listing. You don't see Through the Never anywhere on there, unfortunately. That's a great tune. Next up, we've got the Hardwired to Self-Destruct box set. So let's just, you guys saw that I own the 2 LP regular version of it. And this comes with a colored variant inside of it. Let's open it up. This also comes with the bonus deluxe disc. It's got the live stuff and the Ronnie Rising medley, the tribute to Ronnie James Dio, as well as a couple of covers, but lots of cool live stuff. And it comes with a couple of pins here too, some quotes from some of the songs, and pictures of the band from this photo shoot. Just a hype sticker, because I saved that sort of thing. Some art prints. Then we get to the first LP of the album. Oh, no, sorry, this is the bonus disc. I just put it back in wrong. This is the bonus disc, so this has got Lords of Summer and Hardwired Live. So this is like the 12-inch single for Lords of Summer in here. And it's on like a dark sort of wine-colored sort of red vinyl. Pretty cool. Put that, just take care of that in a second. Then next up, this is the first disc. So this is the first LP of the album. Got the sleeve with the lyrics and stuff. This is on dark blue vinyl. Pretty cool. And this is the second LP of the album, as well as the lyric sleeve. And this is colored on like a sort of dark greenish, yellowish vinyl. I lucked out being able to get this box set because it's out of print now, and I have the perks of being a record store owner. So I'll put that together shortly. Pretty cool. So that's the Hardwired box set. And this is one of my favorite things that I have of Metallica. This is the SM2 vinyl / Blu-ray / CD box set. Now, I wish I had SM1 on vinyl. I do have it on CD, but I'd like to get a vinyl copy of it. This is the outer top case shell thing. This is the double CD edition of the album. It comes in the box set. This is the Blu-ray, which I haven't watched the Blu-ray yet. I have listened to the music, but I haven't watched the film yet. So I really have to get on that. But yeah, the Blu-ray. This comes with a massive, beautiful book. Pictures of them playing live, likely with the orchestra, of course. Yeah, pretty cool. Epic, such an epic band. Like, just very ahead of their time. This is sheet music for the cellists and the like for some of the songs. This is a poster, SM2 poster. Not going to open it up fully, but yeah, it's a big poster that comes with the box set. And then this is the last piece that comes with it, is the big Granddaddy record set. And all of these records are colored records. So they look like this. Orange and gray vinyl. Really cool. Oh, don't slip away on me there. But like, so they're all orange and gray, but some of them are like this, and some of them are like the other one I just showed you. Pretty cool. So yeah, so this is the SM2 box set. And I will put this away in a second. And now it's time for us to move on to the big archival box sets that you've likely been waiting for. This is the Kill 'Em All box set. Yeah, where to start? I mean, this is, so with these box sets, what they do is they sort of gather up everything that they can find that they had done that year and basically put them out, whether it's demos or live stuff or studio recordings, etc. Everything they put out. So some of the quality of some of the recordings and stuff in this box set is a bit lower than what's to come in the next box sets because it's so old, and recording equipment at the time was not what it has become today with iPhones and stuff. But really great collector's piece, the Kill 'Em All box set. This is sort of a rundown of what's in it. It's the Kill 'Em All book. We'll try to go through this pretty quickly. Oh, look, there's Cliff. Cool pictures of the band and stuff. Pretty cool. This is the Jump in the Fire EP picture disc. So it's got Jump in the Fire on the first side, and then it's got re-recordings of Phantom Lord and Seek and Destroy on the other side. This is the Kill 'Em All LP. Of course, this is just the same reissue that I have separately out of the box, which you would have saw earlier in this video. And this is live at the E-Space or S-Space Bellard in Paris, France, February 9th, 84. So this has got all the stuff that's on Kill 'Em All, basically, and a couple of things from Ride the Lightning, like one song. It's got the song Ride the Lightning, but then everything else is from Kill 'Em All. So Seek and Destroy, Hit the Lights, Four Horsemen, Jump in the Fire, No Remorse, all that fun stuff. All of that fun stuff. And it's got the CD remaster of Kill 'Em All. Then it's got a whole bunch of cool live stuff, like DVDs and radio interviews and stuff. Like, they come in these little slips without getting too far into it. So yeah, oh, and it comes with this cool patch too. I should put this on my jean jacket, but I'm kind of like a guy who, if something comes in a box set, I kind of like keep it with the box set, I don't really want to lose stuff, or, I would like to keep everything compact together. So that's the Kill 'Em All box set. And it only really gets better from here. Like this band puts out some of the best box sets ever. They should absolutely win a Grammy for their box sets. Not even kidding you. Okay, next up, we're gonna go chronologically through the Metallica box set library. Ride the Lightning. Yeah, one of my favorite Metallica albums. Ride the Lightning. This has got, again, so this is the big hype page of everything that's in it. So this is the live record from 1985 at the Hollywood Palladium in LA. So this has got stuff from Kill 'Em All and this album. So it's got Fight Fire with Fire, Ride the Lightning, Phantom Lord, Anastasia, For Whom the Bell Tolls, No Remorse, Fade to Black, and their cover of Am I Evil, but done live, of course. All the songs were new at the time, right? So that's pretty cool. And we've got the Creeping Death picture disc. Of course, I shoved the download card in there too. And then on the other side of this, it's got Am I Evil and Blitzkrieg, which on some pressings of Kill 'Em All, those two songs were put as bonus tracks on it, CD and vinyl. But anyway, it's a bit off topic, but Ride the Lightning, picture disc, Creeping Death, pretty sweet. And we've got the Ride the Lightning remaster that comes in the box set. And we've got, oh, this is like a concert poster from back in the day. They have a few more of these in here too. We've got the Ride the Lightning book. Come on. Lots of cool pictures and stories from people who were around at the time, you know, and like producers and that sort of thing who helped them sort of create the album, I guess. Another great shot of Cliff. What a great bass player he was. What an awesome, awesome band. Yeah, so that's the book. Then of course it's the same deal with the CDs. We got the remastered CD. Then we've got like demos and rough takes and stuff and interviews and lots of really cool unreleased live stuff from the time. This is noteworthy because it's live at the Lyceum Theatre in London. A lot of my other favorite bands have played there. Genesis played there, the Grateful Dead played there. Lots of other bands I enjoy have played there. And it's got this little cool notebook thing. It's got like pictures of the handwritten lyrics and stuff from songs on the album. Pretty sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. So let's put it all back in there. Posters included. Next up, we've got Master of Puppets are pulling your strings. Yeah. Master of Puppets box set. These box sets are all really hard to get now because they come out and then they kind of go out of print for a while. But new ones are always coming out. Like I'm now looking forward to the load and reload ones coming out. But we're done. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. Download card. This has got pins. This one's got pins and pictures of the band and stuff. It's Master of Puppets, the remaster, the vinyl reissue. Of course, the big hype sticker. 10 CDs, 3 LPs, 2 DVDs. And this is sort of like the hype thing that I keep with all of them. It sort of says everything that's in the box set. This is a really cool live album, actually. So this is live at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, Illinois, May 25th, 1986. Unfortunately, Cliff Burton would be killed a couple of months later, but really lucky to have this footage because he was still in the band at this point. And yeah, I mean, this is great. It's got Battery, Master of Puppets, For Whom the Bell Tolls, Damage Incorporated, Seek and Destroy, Four Horsemen, Am I Evil, Whiplash, Thing That Should Not Be, Welcome Home, Sanitarium. It's really cool. It's not colored or anything, so, but like I won't pull it out, but it's really, really sweet. Love it. So this is the handwritten lyrics to each of the songs that are on the album. And its little sticker or tag on the front, it says, "The only track you probably don't want to play is Damage Incorporated. Due to multiple use of the infamous F word, otherwise there aren't any shits, F's, pisses, or C words, or mother effers, or anywhere on this record, except for on that song." Pretty cool. And this is just a cool lenticular, not lenticular, it's just a cool piece of art print. This is the book that comes with it. So just skim through this. Another great shot of Cliff up there. Great band shot, cool write-ups, great album. And of course, we got the remastered CD, as well as interviews with the band. Now this box is different from a lot of the other ones because, well, it's also got, it also has Jason Newsted's audition recorded from their tapes. And it's also got some live footage on the same CD with Jason. And it has a tape, a cassette tape from their Stockholm, Sweden show. Just like this was just a little bit before Cliff died. Actually, this is September 26, 1986. So, like he died only a couple days later. I don't remember the exact date that he died, but yeah, this is really cool. Got the cassette tape. And then, riffs and demos from their vaults and that sort of thing. But lots and lots of live stuff. I haven't even got to go through all the live stuff in this yet. So I should probably get on that. But yeah, so that's the Master of Puppets box set. Don't be falling apart on me here. Pretty cool. This didn't come with a picture disc or like a 12-inch single like the other ones did. I'm just realizing that now. But hey, I'm not complaining. Next up, we've got, this was one of the first box sets I got of the Metallica archives, is an Justice for All box. I'd say that maybe the Ride the Lightning was probably the first one, then this was the second one, but it was early on in my collecting days. I didn't get these as they came out, except for, I guess, this and Black Album, but yeah, of course, the big info sheet. The handwritten lyrics that you've seen in many of them before. Really cool collector's piece here. It's got it for all the songs on the album, of course. This one has the 10-inch single of One and Seek and Destroy. So it's got one picture disc. It's got one on one side and Seek and Destroy Live on the other side, which is recorded in Dallas, Texas on February 5th, 1989. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So this is just another art print. The shortest straw has been pulled for you. Pulled for you. The remastered album, of course, mint condition. Then it's got what every Metallica fan was probably hoping for with this release, was the Seattle '89 show, which of course many of us have that on the live Shit Binge and Purge CD DVD combo thing. But we really got it on vinyl here, and that was one of the highlights of this box set. But this box set is amazing. The Justice for All book. Lots of cool stuff going on in here. More patches in this little packet. Patches in the packet. Then this is a World Tour All Area Access Pass. Of course, it's just remade from their original back in the day. I wasn't even alive to be part of that. And the remastered CD, riffs, gems, and demos. Rough mixes from the vault, as you can see here. Live at the Hammersmith Odeon. lots of other live stuff. I'm not going to pull it all out, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I'm very, very happy with these box sets. I think they're very well done. Get in there. Okay. Package it all back up. And voila. So we're almost at the end of this video here. That's the And Justice for All box set. And lastly, we've got the Metallica Black Album box. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. So this is the newest one. This just came out this year, 2022. Yeah. Sorry, it came out 2021, last year. Of course, the 30th anniversary of this album, right? Anyway, this is the remastered record, mint condition, you know. Then, of course, the big hype for everything that's in the box. This box set is a mammoth. And a lot of the quality of the footage and stuff on this box set knocks it out of the park. It's really sweet. This is live at Wembley Stadium, London, April 20th, 1992. It's only got 3 songs. It's got Enter Sandman, Sad But True, Nothing Else Matters. But this is likely what many of us were waiting for, is the remastered Russia show from the Tushino Airfield in Moscow from September 28th, 1991. This is one of the best Metallica shows I've ever heard, and I've listened to a lot of them. And this is just awesome. This is one of the best Enter Sandman versions ever. The band is just totally feeding off the energy from the crowd, of course, given what was going on in Russia at the time. Then we got Creeping Death, Harvester of Sorrow, Seek and Destroy, and they do Battery as well as Am I Evil too. This was very, very sick. There was over 1 million people here at this show, and we all wish we were one of them, of course, but many of us seeing this likely were not. This has got handwritten lyrics, and this has also got like magazine art prints and stuff from magazines and stuff that they were on at the time. And this is from the tour book, I guess. This is from Kerrang. This is from RIP, R.I.P. This has got the Sad But True picture disc. So it's got Sad But True, and then Nothing Else Matters, elevator version apparently. Then it's got Creeping Death live on the other side, and Sad But True. It's got a demo of Sad But True. I haven't played this. I guess I should pull it out and have a listen to it. And of course there's the Black Album book. This is when they brought Bob Rock on as the producer. Oh, it's sort of like a Beatles thing. He's the 5th Beatle. As you can see in this picture here. This is such a great album. Yeah, just awesome. Really, really cool. The remastered album, interviews, riffs and demos. So this has also got pre-production rehearsals and radio edits. I don't really know why you'd ever want to edit a Metallica song, but I guess some stations are into that. This one is this the DVD? Might be one of the DVDs. It's Some Shit from Day on the Green, California, October 12th, 1991. This is live from Mannheim, Germany. This is the A Year and a Half in the Life of Metallica Outtakes DVD. And it also has a Metallica lanyard. I should pull it out and use that. Wherever We May Roam DVD. This box set is a mammoth. It's got guitar picks, tour passes. You know, it's got everything. So I might even have to dig into this right now again after this video is done, which we pretty much are. But yeah, I'm a big fan of these box sets. They're pricey, of course, but because they're absolute monsters, They're just the coolest things, and I'm very happy to own all of them. There's a point in time where I had none of them, and then I had like one or two, and then I slowly got to get all of them in my collection. Really happy about that. Especially this Black Album one. Is just, especially at the time, technology had got to be so good, so all of the recordings on this sound great. But yes, very, very happy with this. This is the final entry so far in the Metallica canon for the box sets. Now they've got Load and Reload slated to come out in the next couple of years, and they've already been asking fans to help find some good footage to put in those box sets. And so I can't wait for those too. And yeah, so that's my Metallica vinyl and box set collection. I do have some cassettes and stuff. Oh, I will show you this. This is really cool. This also goes with the Black Album era stuff. This is the Nothing Else Matters tape. So on one side it's got Nothing Else Matters, and then on the other side it's got Enter Sandman live from Russia, from the Moscow show. Pretty cool. Ah, I dropped it. It's okay, it's just the sleeve. Pretty sweet. I love Metallica, and I hope if you've made it this far in the video, you might decide to pick up one of these box sets. I actually have this one for sale at Second Chance Records, 20 Argyle Street North, Caledonia, Ontario. So yeah, come see us, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time around. Boom!